everyone, I'm Amy, and this is David. We're 2X Gen collectors. We sell on Whatnot.
And welcome to episode 2 of running a show on Whatnot. In episode 1, if you haven't seen that, we show behind the scenes of kind of putting the show together, from picking the cars that we're going to actually run today to setting up the show, putting in pre-bids, scheduling the show, putting it on Instagram. So a lot of behind the scenes of getting the show ready. And this is episode 2 where we're going to show you behind the scenes of running the show. So everything from setting up tonight to get ready to how we run our shows, some tips and tricks on how we do it. There is no kind of right or wrong way on how you run the show, but we'll show you what we do that works well for us and really works really good for Amy when she runs by herself. So when she's running solo, she's limited on how she can kind of run the show. So we'll show you that. We'll show you closing out the show. And then episode 3 will be a shipping, packing show. We'll show you that. Not tonight, because we're going to end a little late tonight, but we'll show you that. And we have some pre-bids. I will put this up on the screen for you. So we put in some pre-bids, and it's kind of hit or miss with pre-bids for us. So there's a couple cars in here. I'll scroll down to the Hip Hop Honda. It's currently at $11 as far as pre-bids.
That's scary.
Yes.
And it's $60 easy.
Yes.
Any day.
And then there's one that's the exclusive. That's at $2 right now, but that's a $35 car. So it'll be interesting to see what happens once the show begins. See if the bidders come in or not. But that is the kind of the risk of going with pre-bids and starting things at $1. What we say is don't start it at $1 unless you're willing to have it sell at $1.
Right.
So these are cars that we hope we're going to get a little bit more, but we know throughout the show there's going to be cars that do really well, some that don't do as good. You hope overall throughout the whole show that you're positive.
It averages out.
Yep.
I feel like it averages
Yep.
out.
So there's some wins, there's some losses. We try not to get too upset if there's one that doesn't perform as well. But that's the beauty and the
It makes it fun.
Yeah, good and bad side of live auctions.
Yep.
You just never know. So so next what we'll do is just kind of a raw vlog of setting up the show, behind the scenes. What we do to get the cars laid out, get ready for the show, and then we'll go live with the show, and you'll get to kind of see that from behind the scenes. So appreciate you being here. Hope you have fun.
We're going to have fun.
Yeah, we always have fun.
We always do.
It is a blast.
It is.
So we'll now switch to kind of the setup.
Yep.
So
I'll get it all set up.
all right. Okay, so now we're in kind of setup mode for the show. Just real quick, this is the current lighting situation that we have. These I actually just bought. What is it? Is the newer, you can read that sideways, LED panel lights. May have to do a review on these because these are really nice. You can do a lot of adjustments. But what we tried to do, and you battle all show with diecast, is a glare on those plastic blisters, trying to find a way to light the cars up nicely but not have a glare. So this is only our second show, right?
With them?
Yeah, second show with them. So we'll see how it goes. We're still trying to dial in the kind of the settings. I have them pretty bright right now, but we'll see how that goes. So yeah, that's the setup with that. Amy's going to start setting out some cars. We do use a 3 monitor. Actually, we don't for the show, but we have 3 monitors. Amy will typically run the show just on that monitor over there.
I've been doing the middle since we put in these lights. Yeah.
Nice. She's back to the middle.
Yeah,
Okay.
I had to because I have our new lights.
So here's the shows. We'll go ahead and just get the show up.
So, go to past shows. Are we going to clone, or did you already do that?
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, we
You
don't have to clone, I guess, since we have. Okay, yeah, just open that, and then you
We'll
want
just
me
have
to.
that open. You may have to load some stuff.
Yeah, I'll have to load a few things.
But you'll see as we run.
57 minutes.
Yep, there's the countdown, 57 minutes to go. So you'll see as the show's running, she'll use this monitor and computer to kind of start the auctions. We'll have a phone set up there running, trying to keep track of chat and all that.
Yep.
So
we can set that up so they can see what the phone looks like sitting there.
So again, not a lot of room, right?
You have to have a lot of room to run a show.
Yeah, we used to have a warehouse with a lot of room, but to run a Whatnot show, you just really need a table.
One of the things I like to do is go to camera preview.
Yep.
And then zoom out, because then I have a much better shot of what is right there.
Yep.
So, got that ready?
So that's set up.
We should show them a few little tricks.
What tricks you got?
Look, guys, if you go like that, you can see it.
I'll swipe left.
And then you can also zoom in. People who are just starting with Whatnot don't realize they can do those fun little tricks.
Even when you're watching the stream, if you're like, oh, I want to see that closer, you can pinch and zoom on your device.
Yeah.
Apple and Android, I think.
Yeah,
so.
I think you're right.
Yep. So that's the setup.
So
Amy's going to start setting out the cars.
all of these are ones that have pre-bids, right? That we did for pre-bids. So I'm going to set those.
I'm going to say yes.
I guess I need to see how many there are, because I don't even know. So I'm going to go do that real fast, and then I'll make sure I have them all.
Yep, because you may have. So why is it important when she's talking about which ones have pre-bids? Just so when we're running the show, we'll know which ones to pull. Some of these.
This is 14.
Over here, we will just set up and just kind of run
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
randomly as we go through the show.
Yep. So we have 14 that are loaded for pre-bids. So that's what these are.
Yes.
So those little jewels, we're not going to run first. We want people to get in here, have time to bid on them a little bit more. We already talked about, like, this one only has an $11 bid on it. So we're going to set these.
That's a good point. So with the pre-bids, you don't have to run those right out of the gate. Get people in the show, start running the show, and then let people know, hey, these are for pre-bid. We may even put a couple of the big ones in the backdrop so people can see them.
You're so smart. Let's do
that.
that.
And we can say, hey, because they'll start asking, hey, can you run that? Can you run that? How much on that? Just say, we'll run it later. It's in the pre-bids. Go get your pre-bids. And again, the nice thing about pre-bids is that person doesn't have to stay for the whole show. If they know they want it, they know what they're willing to pay, put in their max bid, and then go from there. So we'll go ahead and start getting everything laid out and check back in with you. All right, so on to I'll call it the random box. These are ones that we don't have in for pre-bid that we kind of sourced. Again, in episode 1, you can see us kind of going through and picking which cars we want to run. Again, here's a nice one. We've actually added to this show since episode 1. We got in a kind of a small collection of some Hondas. So we were able to add to the show. I don't even know how many we ended up with.
I don't know.
That box full.
That box full. So I'm wondering if we crack that one, only because look how bad the card is.
Oh, that's right.
And then sell it with.
Yes. Yeah, so we got one that has a bad card and one that has a good card. So Amy will probably crack it live on the show, and then we'll sell a loose and the carded together. That's fun.
This is the other color of this, the variation. Yep. Same year, just a different.
So that was new for 2014. It came in 2 colors.
Ooh, that's probably pretty loud on there, but these protectors are not very good.
Yep. And the teal is is the one that's the gooder one, as they say.
All right, those all get to go in the trash.
Okay.
Love these.
The old schools.
Old Honda Civics. Probably just gonna pull one for the show. So I'm gonna start setting stuff over here that I know I'm gonna run.
Okay. There's a method to her madness. We just let her do her thing.
That's right. Let me do it.
Okay, so we talked about putting things in the background. So again, here's what it's going to look like on the show on the phone, and you can see in the background we put a couple of those cars to try to get some interest. And then when we're moving cars away, they'll be able to say, "Oh, what's that in the background?" So.
Ooh, we could put some of these Kaidos back there too.
Yep.
Guess we don't want to get too crowded, but as those sell, I could put the Kaidos out.
Yep.
Everybody's been asking, do you have Kaidos? I'm like, just wait, we have some. That's what I said, just wait.
So here's kind of from, we'll call it the pilot seat. So Amy will be sitting back here running the show, and then she's going to have cars off to her left. Our new camera setup, she's going to have to work around the camera.
The light?
Yeah, I mean the light, yep. We are getting a lighting rig, camera rig, where it'll hook to the table and kind of poles that go up and over and down. And then you can attach the lights to those poles. So I think that will help to get things up out of the way so she's not knocking into that one, knocking into that one, as she's trying to work around. I think it's probably also good to have a swivel chair.
Helps.
Because as you can see, you can swivel back and forth.
And I swivel a lot.
She's a swiveler. Okay. So the table's starting to take form.
This is a cool set we're going to have tonight.
Oh yeah, that somebody had asked about that, but that's that Honda set with the Silver Odyssey. We do have another Odyssey for the show, the red one, somewhere over here.
Yep, it's right up. Right there. Pull it up to the side. So ones and protectors are one that David likes. Those are his favorite cars. That's what I say. He puts his favorite cars in protectors.
Doesn't always mean it's an expensive car.
No, it just means it's your favorite, which is fine. You're allowed to have your favorite. Here's another one of those. Not a great card either.
So maybe another one we crack.
Ooh, I like that one. That's a fun one. Not a great card on that one either, but it's okay. Honda Preludes, Honda Civics, S2K, CRX, Type R's, Honda Civic.
What else can I show? I can show them the tape machine. So if you're ever watching a show and you hear this sound and wonder what the heck is that? Well, if we have a car that goes for, I think,
11 plus.
11 plus. And
on
we're
a main line.
Yeah, on a main line. We're putting in a protector, and we want to protect the blister. We will put painter's tape around the blister to try to help avoid any cracking. And we had bought this tape dispenser, and it'll shoot out a piece of tape so we don't have to deal with a tape roll. And then she can put tape around the blister. When we do the packing show, and maybe during this show, we'll kind of show you what we're talking about with the painter's tape. One thing we do is when we put painter tape around a blister, we give you a little tab.
Yes.
There's nothing worse than getting your car in a protector and it's got painter tape, and then you have to try to pick the painter's tape off, and you can sometimes do damage
Or
to
they
the
have it
blister.
wrapped on so tight.
Yeah. So we always do a little tab. So we just kind of create a little tab at the end, like this. So when you wrap it, you will always have a little handle to peel the car off of. So just a little something we do to try to help with that. And really packing is about packing it the way that you want it. I bought a lot of cars on Whatnot, and I've struggled myself with trying to get somebody else's painter tape off of the blister. Appreciate the protection, but I get frustrated as I'm trying to pick that off sometimes. So that's just something we do. So if you ever wondered what that sound was, there it is. I don't even know what the model is. I'm sure
It is
we got it on Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah. So probably if you search tape dispenser.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Yep. Worth the investment. All right, so she's making some progress over here.
I'm putting our extras in a box just in case we need them. These, I will be cracking one and selling one loose and carded.
Bad cards.
On both of those.
Yep.
That's just goes with that one. These I didn't put in any kind of order. You just have them in protectors, so I just stuck them over there together.
So, preludes. So you're kind of doing them by model?
Not these, but those, yes.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, so if somebody says, hey, do you have any EFs? It's a little easier to find. We're not doing a huge show.
Nope.
So it wouldn't be hard to kind of scan through and find it.
We have this in the short and long.
Short and long.
Some people like it short, some people like it long. So we just go with it. All right, Honda Civic EF. David likes this one.
I do.
I think it's the only one like that.
I do. I mean, I'm a sucker for kind of the just plain, white, simple, crisp. Just me. But who doesn't like kind of a black on black?
I like black on
Murdered
black.
out.
Yep, it's pretty sweet. Do we have any doubles out there, or did I do good?
It's hard to look through a phone and find the doubles. Maybe in the chat they can find the doubles. Oh, there's your doubles. Short and long card.
It's short and long. Okay, so.
You did it. So how many are there? Count them.
You want me to count?
That's all right.
I was gonna go look and see if there were any Hondas I missed with all of our premiums that are hanging up, but they don't have to go with me to do that.
Oh, you're gonna search the.
Yeah, so these are my extras, doubles, I should say.
So there's your doubles. Like she said, we'll just determine during the show if we're going to run any doubles. There's a lot of interest and they go well. We would pull out a double. And again, we sell it for what the first one sold for. Again, for us, we think that's the fair way to do it. Nothing worse than getting into a bidding battle with somebody. It goes up to $20, and then the seller pulls out a second one, and it sells for $5 because nobody else is bidding on it. So that isn't fair. Time for a doggy break. Lucy, what you doing? What you doing? If you watch our shows, you know the dogs. They're always part of the show.
Are we talking about the girls?
Yes.
They're silly.
Okay.
Lucy's about to get crazy, just so everybody knows.
So there we are. We have the show laid out.
And so what I'm going to do before my show starts are always load my givvies. We try to do a givvy at the beginning, sometimes before the end of the show. And then if somebody comes in and needs a little bit of help getting some bookmarks for a show, we also do a givvy for them.
But yeah, always good to have some givvies in there. We don't do, some people do constant givvies. Where they just run that in the background. It helps to get people in the stream. People like the chance to win things free. Now the seller pays the shipping for giveaways. What we do instead is we run max shipping that our buyers will pay at $6.99, and then we cover all the shipping afterwards. So in a sense, we're providing some free shipping to our buyers, and really are trying to reward the people who are buying us. A lot of times people win giveaways or people who don't buy from you. It's not a commentary on that, but we like to find a way to give to the people who are actually buying and spending money. The way Whatnot works on the shipping is, and now it's up to $9.20. So you will pay up to $9.20, and then it's free shipping until you reach 5 pounds of shipping, and then your shipping starts all over. And typically what you'll see based on the weight is your first purchase may be $4.20. The second purchase may be $2 and something. But it'll go up little by little. Then at some point you'll see that you get free shipping. It'll stay that way for a while. And then all of a sudden you say, oh wait, I'm getting charged for shipping again. It's because you've reached over the 5 pounds and it starts over. But for our buyers, once you get $6.99 in shipping paid for, you're free the rest of the show. Whether you buy 100 cars or 500 cars, you're never going to pay more than $6.99, subject to change.
Sometimes David gets a little crazy with
Yeah,
that.
sometimes we do free shipping.
Our last show we paid, shall we tell him how much we
Yeah,
paid?
so the last show, our high roller show, we did free shipping.
And we paid $185 in shipping.
We paid $185 in shipping. So, but for that show, we had a low number of cars, and we wanted people to be able to bid without going, oh, geez, I have $5 in shipping on top of the cost. So we just removed that. A larger show like this, if you did free shipping, you could see $200 in shipping charges. So what we'll see typically when we do the $6.99 and she does a 2-3 hour show, we'll still see $80 or so in shipping that we
Today it
charge.
was $25.
Today is $25.
And I
Shorter
think I
show.
sold like right under 80 items.
Yep.
So
So all depends, but that's kind of what we do. We're not big on the constant giveys. We could do that, but if we did that, we wouldn't do the discounted shipping, in my opinion. So there's the lineup. We're ready.
one other thing that we don't do is we don't do international giveys.
Sorry, international people.
No, what I do with my international people, if they do buy from me, in their box, they get a premium like they want to give away. So they get an extra car.
Yep,
Anyway,
that's the way we do it. Now, international shipping right now has gone crazy.
It is ridiculous.
I don't keep up on the news, but there's something going on with that. Guys are seeing $25 plus for international shipping. So now again, if you're doing an international giveaway, somebody wins it, you're paying the shipping. So you're paying that $25, $30 in shipping.
And it always seemed like every time we had international, at least once during my show, I had an international winner, if not twice.
Yes.
So I don't understand how that works, but that's how it worked.
Yep. So you're missing the most important part, your stickers.
What about my stickers?
You haven't got to get your stickers ready.
Oh, I do them as I go, but...
Oh. So what we do, talk about tips and tricks. There's plenty of ways to do this. But what we do is stickers, and we'll number them 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
Yep.
And then as the show goes, it will be, let's say it's loaded up as, is it main lines?
Uh-huh.
Yep. So it's loaded up as main line. If we ran just the main line, it'd be main line number 1. The next one's main line number 2.
Well, so when I have main lines, my main lines I don't have to put anything but the number.
Yep.
When I do premium, I put a P and then the number.
Yes. So then we put that on the car they win.
Yep.
It is a removable sticker.
Yes, they are removable.
Yep. And then...
That is something people need to do.
Yes. And when we ship, we remove that sticker.
Can we see? Does it say it on there? Removable is what you want.
Yes, removable. So we put it on there. We'll show you how that works out for us at the end of the show, but we'll have it lined up with what we sell. They'll have numbers 1 through 100 on them. And then when we close out the show, we then will go and we'll have a list. So let's say buyer Bob bought cars 5, 10, and 20. We then just take the packing sheet, we find cars 5, 10, and 20, and we box them up. So some people put the buyer's name on it.
I do that on the
Pre-bid.
Pre-bid,
Yep.
even though I have what it is, it's just one more way to make sure I'm giving them the correct car.
And another way, people will just build the box as they go. So as a buyer buys something, they'll create a box and put the car in it. And then as they buy more, they'll just add that to the box or the bin. Also an acceptable way. It's a little harder when you're by yourself to do it that way.
And especially sometimes I can have 25 to 35 different buyers, and that would be a lot of boxes to have sitting that I have to find the person and put it in there.
Yep.
I feel like I can run more cars this way.
Yeah, the way she does it with just putting the sticker on it when it sells, she can set it to the side and run the next car. It just allows her to run faster during the show. It may take more time after the show to start sorting and shipping out, but we're all about how many cars, the volume of cars we can run during the show. We're usually on for 2 or 3 hours and like to hit 100 sales, during that time. Over our 3 years on Whatnot, I just looked at it today, we average 100 sales a show.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So some shows we do 300 sales. Some shows we do not even 100. But on average, over the 3 years, 821 shows we've done.
Wow. And our anniversary is in October, right?
Yep. So
3 years.
So the way she does it, again, she does solo. These specialty shows at night is the only time I'm kind of around, but she's usually running by herself. So this works for her, being able to do these high volume sales, slap the sticker on and go to the next. So, okay, what else? What are we? Let's see the countdown. The countdown. We're at
33 minutes.
33 minutes away.
So that means it's time for me probably to run to the bathroom.
Yes. Yes.
It's what I always do before show.
PSP, pre-show P.
That's right.
And cut. Okay, we're back. Hands have been washed. PSP complete. So again, here's the setup. Cars to the left. She's going to run from here. Control center to her right, and then behind her, this will be where once the cars sell, she'll usually stack them up a little bit over here. I'll help to get them over on to this table and kind of put them in order. So it's going to go really from this table across to the selling block where it'll get sold, stickered, and then it'll end up over here. So that is kind of the setup, and we'll be going live here shortly. So anything else we need to do before we get going?
I don't know.
I think we're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's do it.
The
Too
show
bad
is
we have
next,
22 minutes.
and we will fast forward 22 minutes into the future. Another thing to keep in mind when we're talking about diecast on Whatnot is about the overall viewers. So in Toys and Hobbies, there's 12.8 thousand people watching. And for diecast, right now, there's only 954 viewers. So 954 buyers out there. If you compare that to sports cards, there's 13,000 people watching. Women's fashion, 13,000. So in my opinion, diecast is a growing community here on Whatnot. Now that number will go up over time, but again, you're not going to have 13,000 people shopping diecast. So there'll be smaller number of people in your shows, just because there's a lot of streamers and not a lot of people watching. So
Later. What is happening? So we do now have a YouTube channel, and so same name. We're just doing some different content, trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. So we Yeah, so we're recording the show. All right, y'all ready? Let's go. I am going to start with a Honda S2K in yellow. Little soft corner. We're going to scoot up so y'all can see it. If you don't know, swipe to the left and the chat goes away. And you can see it a little better.
You can pinch and zoom, too.
Pinch and zoom. Ooh, some people like pinched. All right, guys, it is a $1 start. Go get it. Your Honda S2K. I have it in green. Also, Stoner Fox is in for $2, taking her down. Congrats. We're just warming y'all up. We're seeing if y'all are awake. So I have this one in yellow and in green. It does have soft corner. Zach sent you a picture of the EK9, David, that he's looking for. Ooh, David, I think this one might have a crack. No? No, it's not a crack. There's something inside the blister, that's all. Something inside the blister. I don't know what it is. You pinch and roll. Love it. Aloha's here. Good evening. All right, guys. Stoner's going to take it. Did you see his picture?
I did not.
He sent you the EK9.
Oh, I'm on our other account.
Oh. We have a problem. We're using every device we can because we're videoing at the same time. Stoner Fox is taking it down. The green one out of... Go get it. Ooh, David's right in my face. Woo, scared me. See, that hip-hop, it's crazy it was only 11 bucks. All right, we're at 6. Oh, it's already at 50. It already jumped. Woohoo, that makes my heart happy. A Stoner's taking down 4. Thank you. Keep it in a protector, he says. All right, $1. Go get yourself an Odyssey. Your mom used to drive one. I love it. The Unknown is in. Stoner's in. David, what's the new show we're watching?
Snowfall.
Snowfall, guys. If you haven't seen it, it's a good one. It's on Hulu, right? Stoner, great grab. 11 is yours. I want to watch Ozark. Have not watched it. 11. Nice. Look at that. Look at the front end. It's all black. All right, here we go. $1. Go get it. On Honda Odyssey. Ooh, she's going in a protector. Seeing it all now. Ron's in. Lucy's all riled up. I don't know what her deal is. Man, they got problems. Rile the Steels man.
Takes it down.
Takes it down. 38 is yours. What it's at right now. All right, $1. You get them both. You get carded and loose. You get both of them. It's both of them. Wands in, big hogs in. Look how cool that little guy is. I have another one. I don't think I'm going to do that with it, but David might say I am.
What are we up? We're up to number 38.
This is 39
We're
happening.
trucking along. How long have we been?
We've been running for 43 minutes.
43 minutes. So the cell table's starting to build up.
I never say this guy's name right. I'm so sorry. I say it wrong every time. 39 is yours. You're getting both cars. I will stick this one in a little coffin for you. If you guys don't know about our coffins, they are amazing. Some people call them pecker packs, but I will tell you it's a coffin. Look. Hip Hop Honda Civic.
Here it is.
Here is the big boy. She is so cool. Cool, cool, cool. Hey, King. How are you guys? Watch your fingers. This one does have pre-bids. There you go. Backyard Tacoma's got it at 64.
You don't see these every day.
No, these are a hard one to come by.
The time to buy it is when you see it.
Yep. It does not show up very often. Derrickson, Dragon's like it's a $100 car. They sell loose at the price it's at right now. It is a sweet car. Derrickson. Who's gonna get it? bow tie. I've written 3 names down. I'm just waiting to see who's going to win it. Woo! Bow tie's taking her
Nice.
down. Congrats. What's next? The egg.
Oof.
Here is the egg. Guys, this is a nice one. This was 2006. Card and blister are nice.
It's another one you don't see very often.
Nope, you don't see it very often, and the pre-bids that I'm seeing are about half the comp price, so go get it. You can go get it. It can go up some. It'll be okay. The unknown might get it for a deal. Let's see. The unknown's in.
Let's get that max bid working for him.
Ooh. Archer, what have you done? The unknown is in. Awesome grab. The unknown is taking the egg down. Woo!
Good grab.
Good grab. There you go.
Okay, so that is the end of the show. We rated one of our buddies that we've known for a while. So now Amy is going to close out the show. I may, I'll just show you here. She clicked on this. It says generate all labels. That pops up. So now what it's doing is it's generating all the shipping labels and all the packing slips for us.
Export, and then look.
And then you clicked, what'd you do? You want to do
shipping labels and packing labels, and then I view my PDFs, and it'll take a second, and then I can print off all my packing slips. They're going to come up like this.
So then it comes up, and then what we have is a thermal printer, which is, if you're going to do Whatnot, a thermal printer is a must.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So down there, it's just going to shoot out all the packing slips and all the shipping labels for this show.
We learned all the ink for a regular printer is way too much.
Yeah. Well, then a regular printer, you do it on paper, and then you have to cut the labels and all that crazy stuff. So thermal labels worth every dollar you spend. It'll save you time and headaches. So that's a must. So now she's separating the shipping labels and the packing slips, and we'll take you through how she sorts the orders. Again, many different ways you can do this. You can already have these boxed up in individual boxes. You can have it by name. But what we will do is do it with the packing slip. You give me one and I'll show. Okay, so I'm not going to show their address. So let me make sure I cover that up. So on this packing slip, it's going to have mainline 30, has all details about it, but then you also had mainline 28, mainline 27, 26, 25. You get the gist there. So then what we do is we will take one of these packing lists, and then she'll just go through and find, again, the numbers, 25, 26. So pretty straightforward, but that's how we put it together. Now, when you do a show, there may be something you sold that the payment failed, or somebody wanted to cancel an order. You will sort that all out as you are sorting your show, because you'll have a car that doesn't have a home, and then you find out that the payment failed. So she uses little bins at this point to kind of pack the show. So she's got her packing list, and she just goes through, matches up the numbers,
and puts them in a box.
Puts them in a box, sets them aside. We'll watch her do one more.
This one's fast. It's only one.
Oh,
One car.
yep. So again, the packing slip indicated number 8 was sold to this person. So she grabbed number 8.
This is number 9. They got 2 cars.
Yep.
I was trying not to do the ones with names at first. 13 and 14.
Yep. So as you can see, it doesn't take a long time to get the show kind of sorted out using the number system like we do. It's just matching things up. Then we'll talk about it in the shipping show, but there's also some quality control that we do. So before she packs, she'll get the packing list. It'll say number 8, number 10, number 14. She'll take the sticker from the car. And remember I told you we don't ship cars with stickers on them. She'll take that sticker off and put it on the packing slip. So that way she confirms that she has the right car with the right number and she doesn't miss anything. So that's how she does that. Do you mail the packing slip?
Yes.
Yep. So the packing slip will be in the box. And when you get that slip, you also see the little numbers, that stickers will be on that packing slip. But that's how that is done. So she's got about half the show packed up already.
Sorted.
Sorted, I mean. Packing's a different story. And that's actually a different episode. So
And it's fast. I
Yeah.
pack pretty fast.
yeah, they're fast.
Fast.
So she has this down. She's been doing it, like I said, 3 years. 821 shows we've done. So she's got a little system. This is usually what I do, is just stay out of the way.
Yeah, it's better. I love him, but it's better.
Yeah. Yeah.
I say, can you carry the boxes into the other room? That's what I say.
Yep. Okay, so we'll let Amy continue to sort and we'll check back in.
Hey everyone, we are back for a recap of the show. Y'all ready?
Yep. It's been actually a couple days since we ran the show. So we wanted to jump back on here and give you a recap. So we ran for 1 hour and 20 minutes.
It was a quickie.
Yep. Had 74 sales. Now some of those had double cars or maybe 3 cars in it, but 74 sales. We had 28 different buyers in the show. So let's talk about a couple of cars we highlighted in the beginning, the hip hop car and the egg car. And we talked about those started with the pre-bids at $11 and $2.
We were a little nervous.
Just a little nervous. During the show, we had them in the background. We got some interest. People were asking about them. We were directing them towards the pre-bidding. And I think the hip hop at one point had pre-bids up to $50 before we ran it. But then we ran it and the hip hop ended at $83 and the egg car at $43.
Wow.
Yeah. So both of those, I would say, performed about $10 more than kind of what we were expecting. So it was right on target.
It was good.
Yeah, we were happy with that.
Yep.
So let's talk about the overall performance. So let's throw that up there.
He wants to talk about my performance, guys.
Yes. Yeah. So the total gross was $957 for the show. With the fees, it is down to $7.95 and we paid $23.04 in shipping. So we talked a little bit about that as well. As we do, most you'll pay is $6.99 in shipping and then we cover the rest. So in this show, we paid out from our earnings $23.04. So if you think about that $23 back into our earnings, our fees were 14.4% with the Whatnot fees. If you take that shipping out of our earnings, that worked out to 16.8% of fees. So really about 2.5% of our earnings we paid out with shipping. So again, something we like to do for our buyers, gives them a break, kind of reduces the shipping costs for them. And it's something we like to do. Okay, so the next challenging thing is $795.95. What did we really make after you think about our inventory and the cars we bought, right? You have to buy the inventory, so there is that cost in it. We didn't make $795, that's for sure.
Nope.
And it's a little challenging with these cars because these cars were sourced out of multiple collections that we bought. So we bought a couple bigger collections and sourced these cars out of it. So it's hard to say exactly what we paid for each individual car. With the inventory we do, with how we buy our inventory in bulk, we kind of look at our earnings based off of the total investment we've made. So what we can say sitting here today,
we've almost
broken even on all the inventory we have bought and brought in recently. So we're still in the hole. So we haven't broken even on the inventory that we recently have brought in. So we're almost there. So if you think about $795.95, you know, that's not necessarily our profits from the show. We're still trying to get into the black. So there'll be other shows we do where those cars we bought, we know exactly what we paid per car. I think the Super Show, we'll do a show like this for the Super Show. We know what we bought, and then we can kind of give you an idea of how much money we made on that initial investment. So that was the show.
It was
That was fun. Yeah.
Fun with flags?
Yeah. Fun without flags.
Fun without flags.
Yeah. So that's it. Be on the lookout for episode 3, which will be about packing.
Yes, we're going to have fun packing. I'm going to show you all the do's and don'ts.
Yep. So until the next video.
See ya.
Take care.
Bye.